Solo Sikoa and the MFTs are boring, and I'm here to tell you why I think that. So, we're going to start from the beginning, 2024. Timu Bloodline. It was the OG Bloodline versus Timu Bloodline and Bronson Reed. They lost. Solo Sikoa, boring. His goons, boring. And every time Solo Sikoa gets a big match, whether it's one-on-one, tag team, faction versus faction, it's boring. And he fumbles. He never exceed. He never wins. They have horrible storytelling when it comes to them. One thing WWE needs to get is they need to learn that the time is over. There's no more bloodline rivalry. They cannot let go. That's what it is. I don't know if we should blame TKO, Road Dogg, for his creative decisions on SmackDown, or Triple H himself. But whoever it is, they need to let it go. Seriously. Because what it is they cannot let it go by Roman Reigns and the Bloodline and all this stuff. They're still trying to have this rivalry ongoing, even though it's not, original anymore. It's overplayed, and I honestly hate this faction with a passion. Generally, when they come on TV, I either want to break the TV, turn off the TV, or run away. I'm being so serious. They have no aura, they have no charisma, they have no star power. And I'm not hating on Solo Sikoa as an individual competitor, because I think he could be something. He's awesome after all. He was amazing in NXT. They bring him up as this good guy, not literally a good guy, but they was building him as a strong, feared man. And they fumbled him, honestly. And I mean, they have plenty of time and whatnot, but Solo Sikoa is not going to become what you want him to become with the MFTs. So I personally think it's time to get rid of the MFTs. Whether it's break them up, separate them in some way that is just like, oh, I want to be a solos guy, I want to go for this solo title. Whatever the case may be, it is time to go. Because if you keep this on TV, don't expect good and high ratings. So I'm going to explain why I feel this way and see if you agree. We're going to start when Solo won the United States Championship from Jacob Fatu. This is when we got introduced to Tala Tonga. If you don't know who he was Hikuleo in New Japan Pro Wrestling in the Indies. He was really good then. So was Jeff Cobb. But he came in as JC Mateo, and now he's just a big slop. And I'm being so serious. It's just like they messed up JC Mateo. He has no more aura. He's not feared. He's just a big guy. And have you seen the Pokemon memes about him? They get me every time. And let's see. Then, once Hikuleo came, or Tala Tonga, whatever you want to call him, once he came, this is when we got originally introduced to the MFTs. Solo Sikoa calls them my family tree, and that's what MFT stands for. His United States Championship title reign was pretty short for the most part. Pretty short. He lost to Sami Zayn when they went overseas on SmackDown. People thought Sami was going to win. I personally thought Sami was going to lose. But Sami won. And boom. Solo was already very low. He's even lower now. So after he lost the United States Championship, he started feuding with Sami, but it was from a distance. It was never a face-to-face brawl, none of that type of feud. It was just trash talk from a distance, swearing up and down that he will get his revenge, but never, doing what he said he was going to do. So then, he went to, it was the go home show for Survivor Series War Games, I want to say. He had got a 4-on-4 match a 5-on-5 match, traditional Survivor Series match with his family tree against Sami Zayn, Rey Fenix, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the Motor City Machine Guns. And the more you realize it, that's not... JC Mateo is not in Solo's family tree, is he? I could have sworn JC Mateo is not even Samoan. So this whole idea that you're thinking of WWE, it's stupid. Simple as that. Plain and simple. Stupid. And it's not entertaining. Seriously. So, once we had the match, I think Solo Sikoa won. He was the Iron Survivor. He won. Cool beans. So he won. And then he started feuding with the Wyatt Six. I think the Wyatt Six versus the MFTs is forced. I seriously think it's forced. I feel like it's they're only having them go back and forth because it's family versus family. That's the only idea. It's not because they was like, oh, this would be a good match, this will sell tickets. No, it's because it's the Wyatt Six, which is a family, versus the MFTs, which is a family. That's the only reason why they thought about having this in the first place. And speaking of tag teams, what happened to the tag team division? SmackDown had the best tag team division. And earlier in the year, all the way to like August, they were frying. Tag teams was chef's kiss. Whether it was DIY, which now they're just feuding with Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes for the United States Championship. Whether it's Street Profits, who haven't even shown their face since God knows when. Whether it's the Motor City Machine Guns, who really they're only security guards for Sami Zayn now. More of the story is, oh, you can't forget Andrade. He got released and Rey Fenix is all by himself again. What are we going to do to fix this? Nothing is the answer. Nothing is the answer. Because eventually, it's going to be Wyatt Six versus MFTs again. And this time, the MFTs is going to win. That's the ultimate end goal. I can't tell you what's going to happen after. Because more than likely, it's probably just going to be another rematch. I can't tell you what they're thinking. What I'm thinking is MFTs don't deserve anything when it comes to championships. Wyatt Six needs to win this match. This is not a want, this is a need, this is a must. MFTs don't need this. They're boring. You think giving them titles is going to make them more entertaining? Seriously, it's getting to a point, and the more and more I think about it, the more I get bad. Because what are we doing? Like, actually, like, there's not even a little inch of me that enjoys Solo and his goons. And I can't blame them. It's not their fault. It's creative fault. Solo, he's good as a singles competitor. But they don't have that aura. They don't have that factions. They don't have that beast feel. They're just a group of guys bunched together calling themselves family. That might be a hot take. I don't care. That's my opinion. And I know a lot of people think the same way. It's the same way I'm thinking. But, yeah. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys want to see a part 2, I would gladly give you a part 2 to dive deeper into this. Because I got a lot more to say. So let me know if you want that in the comments. But make sure you like and subscribe. As I am posting this, once again, this is January 1st. So Happy New Year's to all of you. You guys, I hope you have a good night. And I hope you have a good 2026. Nothing but love from this channel. And we'll see you next time. Peace.